Hi everyone, long time no see. It's been a minute since I've done an episode video. Yeah, I don't even know that I remember what happened in the last one because I've been on vacation for a week, so I didn't think about it. We're back. Let's just jump right into it. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Ringer on. So I'm getting so good at remembering to turn on my ringer for these videos. I've been really bad at it, but I'm getting so good at it now. So while I was filming, I ran into a bit of a problem. My phone glitched and got rid of all of the screen recordings except for one tiny little one. So I had to go back and replay the story and get a screen recording for you that way, but it doesn't totally sync up, so I'm just editing it, of course, just to make it sync up. But I just wanted to let you know that when I talk about something and like the screen recording goes away, that's why. It's because I didn't screen record in real time while I was filming. So unfortunately, that's just like how it's gonna be for this video. So I apologize if that's an inconvenience for you, but I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Can I help you? Ew! You certainly can. I noticed that your rent was not according to today's standards. I went ahead and raised it accordingly. Caden, I'm going to go with this beautiful young lady and get to know her. No discussion. Mrs. Scott, don't you think it's inappropriate to expect something like that from your son when he already has a fiance? Mom, let me introduce you to my fiance. Caden Scott said and stared directly at me. Alina, are you my son's fiance? Caden proposed to me. All I want from you is to ask my fiance whenever my mom is around. She's not going to leave me alone unless she knows I'm married with kids. All I have to do is play the role as my fiance to get her off my case. Why me? You just happen to be in my office, Alina. My lawyer will visit you with the documents and decide. Either you pay the new rent or you leave. Or you think about my offer. I'm Logan Reese, Mr. Scott's lawyer. Mr. Scott intends to hire you as an actress playing as his fiance. While that contract is active, you're not allowed to go on to any dates, see other men or women. You need to be available at all times and need to act appropriate in public, not to cause any damage to his image. But this is the amount you'll be paid for this job. Oh my God, there's a rumor going around that Mr. Scott has a fiance. Breaking news, millionaire Caden Scott seen with women for the first time. I'm your press spokesperson. And then I thought you and I would marry at some point. So you're sneaking right in front of them? That's crazy. Whenever there's anything on your chest, talk to me, and I'll do whatever I can to help. Is that both our phones? A secret affair? A mysterious, handsome-looking man was spotted entering Caden Scott's new girlfriend's apartment. Pack your things. You're going to Mr. Scott's. Because you'll live here from now on, obviously. I was only supposed to act in front of your mom, not the whole world. I knew the dress would look good on you. Nice to see you again, Alina. Nice to see you too. Oh, I just saw Melanie from the window front and wanted to say hello. Can you believe Caden actually found a girl he wants to marry? Anyways, it was great seeing you again, Melanie. You too, dear. Okay, the description. Caden decides to bring Alina along his business trip, but not only does his handsome lawyer Logan show up, but the tension between Caden and Alina finally brews over. What does that mean? Hopefully it's a PG-13 type of thing. Oh my God, they're back to doing 2 ads? This is crazy. They had 1 ad for the longest time and I was so excited because they used to do 2, so I was really excited that they finally were only doing 1. Oh yeah, that's right. They were in the gym and she was like, I work out, and he was like, no you don't, and she was like, yes I do, and then she like fell on top of him because she fell off the treadmill and he was behind her, and then she like and they fell on top of each other, so that's kind of crazy. The fact that I had been trying to prove to him that I was just as athletic made me feel like a damn fool now. That's what I'm saying. Literally every single inch of him was everything I wasn't. Okay. No. And I didn't want to move away. Okay, that's crazy. Yes, it was a shameless thing to do, but I couldn't help it. I noticed how my hand moved. Okay, buddy. Caden's body twitched upon my touch. Ew. I heard him sucking in his breath. He's like, which only enticed me to continue on. Okay, that's crazy. Does it feel so nice to be on top of me? Suddenly hearing Caden's voice made me realize this wasn't some crazy fantasy of mine, but that I was actually laying on top of my boss, caressing his chest. You can't even say no, like you were literally doing it. Like what are you supposed to say? No, not at all. Like you were doing it. Nice presentation. Can see how athletic you are. Hurt his ego. You're not one to talk, Scott. I couldn't feel a single muscle on you. Crazy. Oh? Then why did you look so happy on top of me? Alright, this is getting weird, guys. The next day. What am I watching? Can I help you? I was just wondering, you know, about you and our boss. Yes. I knew my coworkers were gonna ask me about it. Me too. I said that from the beginning. The media was insinuating that Caden and I were engaged. Because you are. I mean, like, yeah, it's fake engagement, but you're still engaged. I don't know why you're saying they're insinuating it. Like, you are. Like, it's what you told the media yourself. Anyways, why are you together? Why were you at this party together? And why is the media saying you two moved in together? And how the hell are you two engaged? Caden and I got closer over the time we spent together. I hated lying to her. Mandy was my favorite person in the office. Aww. I felt like her and I had gotten closer since I started working here. I even considered her a friend at this point. But you barely know each other. We just hit it off right away. I like him. He likes me. We get along really well. Never in a million years would I have thought you and Scott would become married. It's like the villain of a psychological horror movie falling in love with a sheep. Crazy business. I'm a sheep. You have sheep vibes. Cute, innocent, clueless. That's not whatever. Clumsy like those sheep that just fall over. Defend yourself. I'm not a sheep. Yes, you are a sheep, Allie. Anyway, why didn't you tell me? Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Ralphie, where you going? Okay. Every time I asked you what's new, you didn't say a single thing. It's not really that hard. She could just be like, oh, he like asked me to keep it a secret because he didn't want it to be like a big thing in the office. Like, that's kind of because like obviously like if your boyfriend, which like obviously like they would have been dating, so like if your boyfriend's like, hey, can you not say anything, like you're obviously gonna follow it, what he says. Like you're not gonna be like, no, fuck you, like you're gonna do it, you know what I mean? So Mr. Scott wants to see you. See ya. Ew, this outfit is horrendous. What is that skirt? Oh my god, did you guys see that? That was like straw. That was so gross. You can't just call me into your office all the time. Yes, I can. He actually can. He's the boss. Oh, you're the other boss. Exactly. The others are getting suspicious. It's known that you and I are involved. How is that suspicious? He didn't even bother looking at me while dismissing my concerns. I mean, it's still weird. Then get used to it. Wow, he is just so supportive. I'm gonna argue about it. But we're going on a business trip together. Why? Why? Finally, he looked at me, and I instantly wished he didn't. You don't want to do your job? But why me? I don't think I'm qualified to assist you. That's my decision to make. Do you honestly question why I picked you to go with me? This is a great opportunity to gain experience. You should be happy. Yeah, no, I agree, but I also agree with what I'm gonna say for her, which is I don't want to be favored, because it's like if you're picking, he would have never picked her if they weren't in this fake engagement together. But then also he's just trying to give her experience. He's not picking her because he's her fake fiance, but he might be picking her a little bit because she's his fake fiance. I said he's her last time. Whatever, same thing. Ew, that is a dead fly just sitting there. Well, it might be dead, it might not, but it's not moving, so I'm gonna let it rock. Anyways, but yeah, so I can just see like he would have never picked her, but then at the same time now because she was never on his radar, but at the same time now she is on his radar, and I could see him being like, well, you are a hard worker, you are a good worker, and you deserve this experience, and now I'm picking you. So I don't know, I just feel like, okay, I don't want others to think I'm being favored. Pack your things and be on time when we leave. He never even said when to leave. He's like, just be on time. Give me a time then. Like, what? I'm really sad because I got a 3-pack when we were in DC of Carmex, and it was cherry, strawberry, and mint. And I like the regular Carmex, but I also like the flavored Carmexes a lot. My favorite is cherry. My second favorite is strawberry, and that's also the same ranking. So it's like cherry, strawberry, regular. And the mint one, like I've heard, makes your lips like plump. Like it's like, cause it like kind of burns a little bit, so it kind of plumps your lips a little bit. But anyway, so I've been using the cherry one because it was my favorite, and I left it last night at my boyfriend's house, and I'm really upset that I didn't take it home because I completely forgot about it. And I like was feeling my pocket, and I was like, damn, I don't have it anymore, like I left it there. And yeah, so thankfully I do have the strawberry one, but I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just wanted to share that I'm sad that I miss my Carmex.
Mason kept it safe though for me, and look, I got it back.
I should get it back though, so it should be fine. Hopefully I will get it back. If not, I'll buy another one. But
my point in saying all that was that I know that it's nowhere near the end of the world, and it's a very first world problem, and that I was fully aware that it was not that big of a deal. I was just like, oh, I miss my Carmex. But like I said, it's okay, and I did get it back. I was afraid that I didn't leave it somewhere that I could find it. Like, I was afraid that it like was in my pocket and I was sleeping and it like fell out of my pocket, but thankfully it's all good. And like I said, I did get it back, so either like he found it and he like kept it there, or it was there and he just made sure that it was safe. Either way, Mason kept it safe.
It's a pretty cool 3-pack. I also had to flex my 3-pack. Okay. What do you mean there's only one room? Like I said, only one room is booked under Scott. Are you insinuating I made a mistake? Yes, bitch, the f***. You're human too, buddy. Of course not. Bitch, I would have been like, yeah, I am. Like, I would have been so fucking indignant about it, because you're not gonna look at me and be like, well, I'm perfect, I don't make fucking mistakes. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you right here that the screen says there's only one room booked under Scott. So fix your fucking mistake, because I didn't fucking do it. Anyways, this is why I shouldn't be a receptionist. We take full responsibility for this. No, the fuck we don't. It was his fault. Then give us 2 rooms now. There's probably not any, yeah, I was gonna say there's probably not any chance for that. The problem is, we have a huge wedding happening this weekend, so we're fully booked. Are you trying to tell me you can't give me another room? I'm so sorry, Mr. Scott. I'm not. Book 2 rooms then. Like, I'm going to fully compensate your costs and make sure everything else is to your needs. Because even if he didn't book it, his receptionist probably did, or somebody did, and they made the mistake. And even if it's not necessarily him making it, somebody, oh, there's another bug right there. That's disgusting. Anyways, somebody made the fucking mistake. Not her. Why are you blaming the fucking hotel? Like, you do realize that you're human too. Like, anyways, sorry. Don't bother. Crazy.
Of course, in real life, I would not actually do that. I know that the customer's always right, even if they're wrong. And you're supposed to just like be like, okay, well, we'll rectify this, you know, all that. I understand. However, Caden Scott pisses me personally the f*** off. So, since I was watching this, and I had also been watching his previous behavior of him always being right, even when he's not, he was just annoying me. And I was saying, for him personally, in that situation, if I were that, after having watched all that, I would have been like, but I know that also he's a powerful businessman, you're supposed to kiss his ass, I get it. And that's what I'm saying, in real life, if I was the receptionist, I would have been polite. I would have behaved like, I mean, I wouldn't have kissed his ass that much, but I would have kissed his ass a little bit, because that's what you're supposed to do. So I understand that. I just don't like Caden Scott. He's just really fucking annoying to me. And I just have to say that if I were this receptionist and I had seen all this behavior, I would have said what I said. But like I said, in real life, I would have been like, well, we'll give you, oh, and that was something that bothered me. She was like, she did what they're supposed to do, and she was like, well, we'll compensate everything. And he was like, don't. I was being a dick about it. You made the mistake. So that's like why I kind of feel like that was also kind of crazy. But I would have been like, okay, well, clearly there is an error. I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying that there is an error here, and we'll compensate everything for you. That is how I would have handled it in real life.
You and I have to share a room. What? They're engaged. They should be sharing a room anyway. They shouldn't have 2 separate beds. Like, they should be sharing a room anyway, though. Because someone could catch them coming out of different rooms, I fear. I need to go on a private meeting now. Make sure the documents are sent to us later on. Of course. Send. Oh, I like that swoosh sound. That was good. That was shoo. I like that. That was good. And I prepared the necessary documents. I had time to realize. Oh, after I prepared the necessary documents, I had time to realize what situation I was in. It's not that big of a deal. It's really not. It's like having a roommate that you hate. Me personally, I've been lucky. I have only had roommates that I like. But I'm just saying, if you had a roommate that you hated, it's kind of like that, you know? Just as long as you don't share the same bed, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. If you're sharing the same bed, I can see the concern. But I don't see why they would, so. Oh, okay. They're sharing the same bed. Well, there goes that. Yeah. See, I would be concerned too. Either of us would need to sleep somewhere else. But where? The floor. She's going for a little walkie walk. The hotel looks so expensive. Thanks to Caden, I'm seeing an entirely new world. Alina? Oh, hey, buddy! What's up? Hey, buddy, to you too. Hi, buddy! Hey, Ralphie boy. You wanna come here? Hi, puppers. Hi. Hi, puppers. Hi, puppers. Oh my god. Thank you for not throwing up. I appreciate you. The fear I had in my heart. I was like, no! Usually I make my mom clean up the throw up when he throws up. And she's not gonna do that for me today. So that would be unfortunate. She would literally look at me and be like, bro, you can do it.
I forgot to mention this part, but she like wasn't home at the time. She was away running errands or something, so that's why she wouldn't do it for me. And I obviously couldn't let it sit there, so I would have had to have done it on my own.
Okay, what are you doing here? I need to look over the contracts that are offered to Caden. Make sure all the terms are fair. What are you up to? Admiring a view I'll only have once in a lifetime. How about I show you around and only work for the day? Does he just casually hang out in the hotel? Like, why on earth would he know enough about it to like show her around? Sure, I'd like that. Of course you would. Sorry, that was really mean. I didn't mean it in the way that it came out.
I meant it in the way that like because her and Logan are such good friends that like of course she's going to want to do that, and it was just like it was just as funny because I knew it was going to piss Caden off.
That's pretty sick. Cool. Can I use it? Nobody's stopping you. Do you have a bathing suit on? That's a good one. That's also a good one. Damn, I'm not gonna be able to choose. I really like that, but I also really like this. And purple's my favorite color. I'm going with this one. Ugh! Of course she's here! She actually hasn't done anything wrong yet. I just don't like her. Because I know that she's going to eventually. Like, that's just how these stories go. All these stories usually go like that, so I'm probably like and from the way that she was talking in the earlier ones, I know that this is gonna be like that. So woo! It's so funny. That's so funny. She should have done it somewhere else. Like, she knew there were people sitting there. It was kind of rude. I'm sorry.
Of course, because I was talking, I missed all of this, so that is 100% why she did it, which makes a lot more sense.
Aren't you just the cutest? It's true, Ralphie. You're the best boy. You're the sweetest. Help me out. No! Do not fall for this. This is like the oldest trick in the book. Come on, lend me a hand. Yeah, you're an idiot, f***ing Logan. Oh, I want to unlock a special scene. Since it was a choice, I was going to say get out of the water and don't play with Logan because I think it's very disrespectful because he's literally in a suit. It's probably an expensive suit too, like probably like an Armani or some shit. So like I would be a little more respectful than that, but since unlocking a special scene, hey! Bro, Lena's being so bitchy in this scene. Sorry. That's what I get for trying to help. Look how refreshed you are. Bro, that fucking suit is probably ruined. How nice of you, Miss Clark. It's my pleasure, Mr. Reese. It's my pleasure, Mr. Reese. Okay. Oh! I knew that was coming though. I knew that he was gonna be there somewhere. I was like literally thinking in my head like, Caden's not gonna like this. Ugh. I'm sure she's gonna be like, she's cheating on you. Marry me instead. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Sorry, I don't like her. He's gonna be sitting in the chair. Oh, we're just standing there. It's the same thing though. I didn't notice you were here. Is something wrong? Was there a mistake with the documents I prepared? What were you doing at the pool? Swimming. The f***? What else do you think you do at the pool? It was indoors, so she wasn't tanning. You saw me swimming. I was done with work, so I wanted to go for a swim. With Logan? Whoa! Oh my god. Okay. Bro, I dropped it and like it tapped twice and it still never tapped. That's kind of funny because I dropped it and it tapped on my leg and then I picked it up and like went like that by accident on the screen and it didn't even tap. That's crazy. I met him in the lobby. He showed me around. Did he? Hey, I'm sorry if it was inappropriate of me to go swimming. I was too excited to stop myself. Are you a puppy? Huh? Acting on impulse, not giving it a second thought? I didn't know I wasn't allowed to go in the pool. That's not it. You went in there with another man, Alina. What would have happened if somebody took a picture, huh? Oh, more press about us. Yeah, he's kind of right here. I can't even lie. He really is kind of right here. And then you're dressed like this. It's a bathing suit! She can be that I disagree with. She can be dressed in anything because it's a bathing suit. What do you mean like this? You're showing too much skin. I'm wearing a bikini. Of course I'm showing skin. Couldn't you have worn a different one? Does it look bad on me? That's not what I mean. There wouldn't be any bad press about us if people actually believed we were a couple. Say, you're way too distant. Of course others think I'm having an affair. So now it's my fault? Oh hey, that bug that was crawling? It was not a different bug. It was the same bug. All I'm saying is you're not emotional enough to make this authentic. You're so cold. You want me to be emotional, Lena? In public though, yeah, like I expect you to behave like you like me because we're in fucking public and you're a fucking asswipe, and I expect you to behave like this is a real relationship even though it's fake. I expect he gets so mad at her for every little thing. Everything she does, he's like, you're not acting well enough for this. You need to act the same way. You need to act like you like her. You need to behave like you want to be in this relationship, because in public, or even like when he speaks about her to the press, he doesn't act like he likes her. He acts like it's a fucking business arrangement. And I get it, it's a business arrangement, but he jumps on her for everything, and he needs to take responsibility and act like he wants to be in the relationship as well. Can we act all lovey-dovey with you? Yes! Do you want me to kiss you? In public, not here. I wouldn't believe we were a couple if I see us together either. It's your behavior that's a problem, of course. That's another thing that I can't stand about this character. He can never just take responsibility. He's always blaming it on Alina. Like he passes it off on everyone else. Like he's like, you're not behaving well enough. It's your behavior. I understand, because like, I'm gonna get into a deep dive real quick on this. She went to the club. He wanted to follow her. He did not have to follow her. They were not engaged yet. He didn't have to follow her. He wanted to follow her. He said, I'll go with you. And then he got mad because the press was there. He should have known better. It was not her fault. But do you want to know what he did? He blamed her for it. He was like, Alina, you wanted to go to the club. You did this to us. Everyone knows about us because you had to go to the club. You couldn't just like not go to the club. He didn't have to be there. They weren't engaged yet. There was no reason for him to be there. But he did anyway. She goes to her apartment. His lawyer comes over to check on her, make sure everything was okay. To be fair, she did sneak into her apartment in front of them. So like they knew she was there, and then they watched him walk in. But they didn't know that she was in the same... Like, they didn't know that he didn't live in the same building as her. You know what I mean? So it could have been anything. And that's not at all her fault. That's his fault. It's his lawyer. But yet he blamed her. And he was like, you're here. You invited another man over. You're hanging out with another man. This is all your fault. Even here, she's saying, you need to act more like you like me because you don't act like this. And now people don't think that we're together. They think that I'm having an affair because you're so emotionally distant. And he's like, you behave badly. That's why everyone thinks we're emotionally distant. She doesn't do anything wrong, I feel like. I feel like there are moments, like if she went to the club right now and she grinded on some dude, I would get it. I also agree that maybe she shouldn't have been playing with him in the pool because... Hi buddy, I'm sorry. Aw. Anyways, no. Okay, I'm gonna keep going on my rant though. I also feel like, bro, please tell me that's saved though. It definitely did not save and I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, my point is, he blames everything else on her, even when it's him that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he is always blaming shit on her. Oh my god, no. He just passes it on to everyone else, and he blames everyone else for his behavior and his mistakes. Like, he can never be in the wrong, which is really irritating to watch, because it's like, girl, take some responsibility. You make mistakes just like everyone else. You are part of the problem. Take my picture. Oh wait, how did they do that? Wait, what the fuck? What am I doing? No, that's not right. I don't fucking care. Don't forget to frame it cause you miss me when I'm gone. Why can't I do this? Oh, there we go. Take my picture. Alright, I'm gonna finish this now. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. This is not helpful, but it happened, and I feel like the only way that this is gonna be accomplished is if I just finish it, and then I'll fix it later. Anyways, Caden Scott's pissing me off. Okay. Don't blame it all on me. Yes, girl! Stand up for yourself. You're just trying to have an easy way out. I'm just able to see the real issue. If you were able to see the real issue, buddy, you would also realize that you were part of the problem too. Like, I agree. I do agree that King Alina should not have gone into the pool with Logan. That was probably not the best case, but she made a mistake. I mean, like I said, mistakes happen. I'm not trying to there are times when she's in the wrong. I'm not saying that there's not, but I'm just saying that he's also in the wrong a lot of the time too. You don't know everything. You're wrong. I do know everything. Jerk. What did you just call me? A jerk. You're a jerk face. Are we in 3rd grade? Like, I'm gonna cover his innocent eyes. Alright, well, I am going to end that there because that was also a really long episode. I feel like these are getting really long, which is really nice. So, yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, stay tuned for more. We have 8 more episodes left, I believe. Because I'm counting episode 8. Yeah, I'm counting episode 8. So we have 8 episodes left. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.